First of all, congratulations to Coach Mott on that great win yesterday at Auburn. And as we kind of discussed last week, it's difficult to open conference season at Florida, and we showed that on Friday night. And sometimes with this job, and I think Coach Mott and the rest of us that coach at the college level, sometimes what gets lost is that we're coaching 17 to 21, 22-year-olds, and they're trying to figure a lot of stuff out. And sometimes what I lose personally is how much of a blast that I'm having doing this, and how much I love working with these young ladies that we have. And they do work really hard, and they are a focus group. And, you know, we're looking forward moving on through conference. One thing that we talked about after the match with Florida is we discussed all of the things that we could do better, some of the things that went wrong. But we also said, you know, we have 17 more matches to play, and let's get our mind right for that. And I think I didn't even realize this. Shows what I know as a coach. Looks like we have 6 out of our next 8 matches at home, and you know, it's tough to play on the road in the conference. So the fact that we get to play 6 of our next 8 at home helps. And we're playing a couple of teams with Georgia and Auburn coming in this weekend that are both very good. It's the best our conference has been in 5 years. It seems like every year when I step up here, from year 1 to year 2, all the way up to year 5, that I keep saying this is the best that the conference has been. So again, there's not an easy out. And Georgia is off to their best start in years, and they're coming off of a loss at A&M, so I know that they're going to be hungry to get back in their winning ways. We played them 3 times last year. All of them were good matches. Good matchups, and so we'll have our work cut out for us on Friday before we turn around to play Auburn on Sunday. But again, just really proud of how hard this group is working. I believe that we will start riding the ship and start getting better as we get into conference. Any questions?
Separates you from Florida now that you've played them head to head? I know they're big.
Right.
They're big girls. But you said correcting what you did wrong. What are some of those things?
Well, one thing, and I mentioned this last week with building, you know, as we're building the program and trying to get to a spot where we're competing with the Floridas, the Kentuckys in our conference, not only competing. You know, that's one thing that we're trying to get to the point where we're saying we're beating them instead of just competing, because we've had times that we've competed well with them, we just haven't beat them. One of the huge things is confidence. I mean, Florida's done it for 20 years. And so when you walk into their arena, and I mean, they're coming off a year that they were national runner-up, they have that confidence about them that when they make an error, and especially when they make an error against an Ole Miss, it doesn't rattle them. We got rattled a few times last Friday. Our serve-receive was not very good. They served us off the floor. You can see the stats, 13 aces in 3 sets. I don't know. After the match, I said, I can't remember a time in 20 years. I'm sure it's happened, but I can't remember a time in 20 years that somebody had 13 aces on a team of mine in 3 sets, and when you do that against a team that's ranked 11th in the nation, it hurts. When the ball was in play, and it sounds simple, when we kept the ball in play, we actually competed well and scored some points and defended well, but when we could not control that first contact, it just really, really hurt us. And again, when you play a team with confidence that Florida has, I mean, when there's blood in the water, man, they just jump on you, and they put us away pretty fast.